The Company of Dobra began after the fall of communism in the Czech Republic, when the Society of Tea Devotees was established then as a secret society of men who gathered together to celebrate their freedom and independence amongst the teacup.
The whole story started in '87 in deep communism, when we founded with a couple of friends a society of tea lovers, half-secret community of smugglers of tea, because it was almost impossible to get a real good quality tea in Czechoslovakia. Here you can see the complete offer of communist Czechoslovak teas.
We decided to open a tea room in Prague, not as a real restaurant or bar, more just a place like a living room for our friends. And very short time after opening, we realized that there is no good quality tea in Czech Republic. So we decided to go straight to the roots of tea. And our first trip was to India. It was in 1995. But the trip itself was not a business trip, because we went there and we had no money to spend for hotels. So our idea was to be as closer as possible to the people working on tea gardens. We wanted to meet tea pluckers, and we wanted to see the tea manufacturing and processing, rather than establish some business contacts with the big companies there. So it was really a big adventure.
No. A bude se tam ošetřovat a varianta.
Teď se povede teda ale pikantní záběr.
2003, Dobra Tea opened in Burlington, Vermont as our first U.S. model. So this was the first vision and the first plan to bring this idea of the concept of the tea room to America. So Burlington, Vermont was a very special place to be chosen for that, based on its climate and young university college students. I think this is a wonderful place for the tea room to be established for the first time. So Dobra Tea is the American branch, is the American model of Dobra Chayovna. And we still honor their traditions and their menu and their ways of serving, and honor those same tea room traditions that they also continue to do so in Czech Republic.
All of the teas that we offer in our tea room come from one single plant. Whether it's green tea, oolong tea, black tea, they all come from the Camellia sinensis plant. This is the tea plant that is grown in China, in Japan, and in India and Taiwan. It's all one plant.
That's when I feel like the best about working at Dobra is because you're showing people this whole new world, but it all starts back from this plant. And when you can tell someone that, no, this all comes from one plant, and you see their eyes light up and they're like, no, are you serious? So it's part of the continual, education of how this plant, Camellia sinensis, Camellia samica, travels and ends up in your cup. And there are a couple of main categories of tea. There's green tea, white tea, yellow tea, oolong teas, black teas, pu'ers.
So in our tea room, preparation is such an important focus for us. The obvious things that go into making a cup of tea are that time and that temperature, the right amount of leaves that you're using, picking the proper teapot to infuse with. But also when I'm standing behind the brewing station, I realize that I'm not only making a cup of tea, but I'm presenting Chinese culture in this moment. I am presenting Middle Eastern culture when I'm making the kinds of tea that they make in those lands. It's really important to do that honestly and respectfully because they have these traditions built. We want to really uphold those here in our tea room.
And so you can keep reinfusing this. It's just 30 seconds on your next infuse.
A big part of the value of Dobra tea is to be able to be served these teas with so much knowledge of the culture that they come from, so much knowledge of the proper preparation, the proper way of serving, steeping these teas so that you're really getting the full experience. Not only are you getting this really legitimate tea but you're also getting a legitimate, true-to-form presentation of the tea, and then you're connected even more with the place and the culture that this tea comes from, which to me is part of the experience.
The Droga tea room is a really unique place. And it's unique because it's a Bohemian-style tea house. And Bohemia is a region in the Czech Republic where many cultures intersect. So we're serving tea from all different places in the world, from Japan, from China, from South America, from Eastern Europe. And because of all that diversity, many different kinds of people are drawn to our tea house. So we have people who come from all different cultures, and also people of different ages, children, grandparents, people from all walks of life.
It has an inherent warmth to it. You know, when I go to other coffee shops around town or tea places, I just don't feel at home. I don't feel at home. When I come to Dobra, I feel at home. I feel like I can just be myself. I could read alone, or I could bring a group of 10 people and be completely happy and comfortable either way.
La la la.